Hello there, this is Greg, and today we are talking about how to spot scam messages. Okay, you ready to talk about how to spot scam messages? Well, so first of all, let's talk about which scam messages. I'm talking about all scam messages that come in every shape and size. Don't get me started on these things. I hate these. They come over regular mail, and so that's part of it. But more and more, they're telephone calls, and for sure, emails, text messages, social media posts, and different things like that, or advertisements, right? So much of the advertising is actually scam advertising because it's garbage. So how do you tell the real stuff from the fake stuff? Let's talk really quick just about what are they trying to do, and there's different things going on there. There are hackers and people who are trying to get you to click on a link so that through that link, viruses or malware, different things can be installed on your computer, either to just damage or destroy your computer or to help them get information out of your computer, different things like that. So there's that sort of thing, but then there's also the others that they're not maybe not as technical or technology focused, but they're trying to scam you into just having you send them money or order fake products or different things like that. So there's kind of a whole host of different things. And they always want to make themselves look legitimate, very official, and also frequently there's a time sensitivity aspect to it. There's something urgent. I get just the other day, I got a text message that said my payment was declined, and it's like, wait, what? And there's a link. Of course, there's a link. There's always a link, and they want you to go to where they are. And once you go there, then you're in the trap at that point. So, what are some simple things that we can do to help avoid? Because that's all you have to do is just avoid it, right? Just don't click the link. Don't open the attachment. Don't do whatever. Don't call them back. Don't respond. That's the key to complete and total success in this area. And so how do you know? So I got 3 simple rules. The first rule, very simple. If you weren't expecting it, don't respond, right? Don't respond. There are other ways of checking to see if it's legit, but don't respond to their message if you weren't expecting it. And again, this is text messages, phone calls, emails, any kind of messaging. If you're looking at that and you're like, why are they sending me this message? Or I didn't even place an order. Why are they saying my payment is declined? Or I am certain that I have enough funds in my account. Why would my payment be declined? Or whatever it is. If it just doesn't seem right, then whoa, don't click the link. Don't respond to the message. Don't call them back, right? I'll talk about what to do in just a second to verify those. So that if you weren't expecting it, don't respond. Rule number 2 is, this relates to email mostly. Most legitimate sources are not going to send you attachments in your email. But the bogus, the scammers and the hackers and those folks, they love to send things through attachments through email. Or just anything that can send an attachment, because an attachment, it can look very innocent, but it can be loaded up with capability to install viruses on your computer or grab your secrets, whatever that may be. And so if you got a message from somebody and there's an attachment in there, just think twice before you open up that attachment, right? Don't get curious about it. Just pause and verify. And so that's my third tip now, is about verifying. So let's say you get an email and it says that it's from Amazon, but it says something that you weren't expecting, like your order's been delayed or your card was declined. There's a problem with your order. And, for whatever reason, you're thinking that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Don't investigate by clicking on the link that they gave you. Instead, if it's Amazon, log right into Amazon. Go to your web browser or your app on your phone or whatever, and go check your orders and see, was there actually something going on here that I forgot about or that might be having an issue? And if it was a scam, then you're going to see, no, there's no orders. I'm fine. There's nothing. And so you'll know, that was a scam. And if it wasn't, it'll tell you right there, oh yeah, there's a problem with this order, and you go and fix it. Now, we talked about these messages coming disguised as legitimate businesses, but also they can come from disguised as your friends, your contacts, people that you know. Grandma, did you really send me this message? Whatever. And so what you'll sometimes see is, name of friend or family member, whatever, and it'll say, check out these pictures or something like that. And it might seem kind of innocent and kind of interesting, like, hey, check out these pictures. But still, if that's just kind of weird, because Grandma doesn't usually send me emails full of pictures. Usually she calls me or texts me or messages me somehow or whatever. So just be aware that that's a super common thing, and just call and check. Hey, Grandma, how's it going? Did you actually? No, you didn't. Okay, so good. That's another scam to avoid. So really, that's it. It's those three things. If you weren't expecting it, don't respond. Be very careful of attachments, and then finally go out directly to the service that is in question and verify, or call the person, or do whatever. Verify before you click. If you stay sensitive to these sorts of questions over time, you're going to be okay, right? Most email that we get is not filled with horrible, scam attempts or virus infections or different things like that, but some are. And so, as you're kind of going through your email every day and you see, here's my daily email from Netflix, you're probably fine. And it just, as you look at these messages, just look at them carefully. Does everything look normal? Does it look like it usually looks? Then you're probably fine. But just be sensitive, look for those unusual things, and verify before you click. So that's it. That is how to avoid scams. I appreciate and I'm glad that you watched it all the way to the end. Thank you very much. And if you have any questions, stick them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.